everybody else hates them. Yes, we are here live and in full effect. And yes, I see it, people. We are live on Live 365 as well. How do you, who? We finally at it. Yes, there is a delay if you are listening to Live 365. So I'm going to tell you right now, the clock says 8 o'clock. So whatever time you hear me say that, that's how long your delay is. However, if you are an exclusive member, you do still have access to the Telegram broadcast. Feel free to jump on Telegram. In the meantime, between time, it is I, your Couth Wisdom Simone, and I got the Mishfa call with me, Lady V.
How are y'all doing?
Chilling, Richie Rich.
You.
Yeah, we in here. We in here like swimwear.
Yeah.
There it is.
In here.
How has y'all day been?
My day been alright, I'm on the trucking side, so things are starting. I already started decline, so you know how it go. Woo!
Are you dispatching?
Huh?
You dispatching?
Yeah, dispatching. They starting to hot shot. They starting to get fewer and fewer.
Hot shot season. Don't they have a season? What's their usual?
They go. It's March to like August, to going into the end of August into the first part of September. So yeah, I'm starting to already see decline.
Well, there it is. We here nonetheless. We are here nonetheless, people. This is the Request Live Show. The reason you a hot Mondays while everybody else hates them. And since we got function tonight, we might be able to roll some hits. I think we probably will be able to roll some hits. So 3 requests you got. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. A card. Shani, Shali, she. Y'all forgot because we ain't been here in a minute, but your girl is still trilingual, at least when it comes to the numerics. Amen. There it is. What about you, Richie Rich? How was your day?
I'm on top of the ground ain't top of me, cause
baby. I know that's right. How do you Elohim for the small things? If you can't tell, they say I don't have the vid, but I'm gonna be honest, I think I got the vid.
Let me tell y'all, sick leave is different. I'll tell you now, sick leave is off the chain.
Man, my head hurt, my brain boiling. A lot of things happen, but I'm thankful to you, who that for one, I'm alive. For two, I am in excellent ruach. Like I am exhilarated today for whatever reason. And as down as it might be for some people, like, oh, I'm sick, got to do some things that I wouldn't have been able to do if I had to go to work today. So I'm thankful to you, who for that. I had a pretty enjoyable day. In spite of,
you had to do the work from home.
No, I can't work from home thanks to an executive order, so I got to relax.
Ooh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I did this DMR work that I really needed to do, and I'm thankful that I had the space to do that, because otherwise I would be getting off, stressed, taking care of my husband, doing ZMR stuff, just really no time to do a lot of things. But I've told a few people that I know that do a whole lot of stuff, like when they get sick, they be like, oh, I'm sick, and I'm like, be thankful. That's your way of giving you a break, because you won't sit down somewhere. So I'm taking my own advice. I'm thankful I got to sit down somewhere today, and I might get to sit down somewhere tomorrow, depending on how I feel when I wake up. But I'm sure I'm going to probably sit down somewhere tomorrow, because like I said, I'm about certain I have COVID, and I do not want to go amongst people and get them sick. So yeah. Are you laughing? Are you laughing at my downfall? That was Bang Kadash.
I'm really not. I'm not laughing at the downfall, but I said you had that vid, the COVID.
You pronouncing on everybody though.
No, listen, I don't. Listen. I be joking. I truly be joking. So if I ever did that to you, it's really funny to me. I don't really, put that on nobody. That's not my thing.
There it is. If you say so. If you say so.
We don't receive that.
Exactly.
It's really funny to me. It's just funny just to see now, people really running away, trying to hold coughs in and sneezes in, and just trying to make it to the bathroom. And then when they get in the bathroom, you hear, that'd be the funniest.
It's funny, but it's not funny because if you're sick, yes, we'll have you too, but please stay home. Cause that's how I got sick. I don't go anywhere for the most part other than my job, the gas station, and my house and the synagogue. That's it. Those are the only places I go. So yes, there is a possibility that I got sick at work, but I'm about certain I know where I got sick at, and it's cool. It's just a part of life. But at the same token, if you know you're sick, please be thoughtful of other people.
You talking about the people that was there on Shabbat Layla and then was home on Shabbat Yom? That's what you talking
No, no,
Oh, call them out.
no. I had somebody like directly like snot all over me.
about? No, yeah.
So,
No, I know that. I'm talking about other people.
oh, I don't know about the other people.
No, I mean we seen them on the screen. It's cool, but I ain't gonna call nobody out.
I mean, I know. I be wondering like how people be not good on Friday and then they miraculously heal on Shabbat too. That or they be
Or the
they
other way
be
around.
yes, or they be there. Now, you know what? From my experience this time, I can understand the other way around
Nah,
because no, I'm hear me out. Yesterday
nah.
morning, we
What
went
you
horseback
say
riding and
now?
everything. I felt great. We went horseback riding and everything. I didn't feel like nothing was wrong with me. I didn't start
Mm.
feeling bad until later that evening. So maybe,
You got it from the
possibly,
people you was riding them horses with. You're not going to put that on them.
child, the incubation
Mm.
period is at least 2 to 3 days. Nobody gets
Not
sick like
listen.
that.
Mm.
Not with this new strand. That new
No,
strand you can get in 2 minutes.
I'm
Cause
done. I'm done. Not
baby,
at all. Because oh baby, I don't receive it. I do not receive it. I do not receive it. No, incubation period is some days,
baby,
but it's all
2 weeks.
too. Now you know something that's funny about COVID and any other virus that you get. So if you get a
Oh wait,
virus
not
from
any other
someone
virus.
else, no, what
Yeah, clear it up. Clear
I mean, it's the
it up.
truth. If you get any other virus from somebody, you literally take on a part of that person. The virus mutates because it joins with your DNA. And when they breathe it out, it's a part of them within that virus. It's still the virus. It's still going to get you sick, but you literally have a
Mm.
part of that person within you now. And if you pass it to someone else, you've also passed
I
a
don't
part of
like that.
yourself to somebody else.
I
I don't like,
I
I
don't like
mean,
none of that. I don't
it's
like none of
really
that.
don't
gross,
like that
but
one
I
bit.
I
mean,
feel violated.
hey,
I
hey.
feel more violated than I did when I went to the doctor that day. So somebody you trying to tell me somebody that I don't want in me is in me. That's nasty
Yes,
work.
exactly. Yep,
That's
that's
crazy
exactly
work.
what happens. The virus takes on a part of the previous person's DNA and it becomes a part of you. And when you get it, it takes on a part of your DNA and you keep passing it person to person. So you got not only the person you got it from, but whoever they got it from, and whoever they got it from, and whoever they got it from.
I'll tell you this: whoever got sick from me, you're welcome for
What?
greatness.
Wow,
You
For
welcome for
greatness.
bro.
greatness. I'm done.
That's the best you got to say?
That's it.
Uh, uh,
Greatness.
I'm done. I'm done. Just make sure you don't fall. You'll be mad at yourself forever.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, did I tell y'all what happened to me, man, the other day? Well,
I
when was it?
No,
Yesterday.
I
no,
know.
Listen,
Go ahead
I
and
know
tell the
you
people.
didn't.
No, he didn't fall.
listen,
It's even better. It's even better than
Okay,
listen.
falling.
It
go
ain't
ahead.
better. It ain't better, but it's
It's even
it's
better
it's
than
the
falling.
the most stupidest thing I ever did in a long time. Let me tell you. I'm outside, right?
We
Boy said,
outside.
I'm
Look,
outside, right?
feeding chickens, getting eggs, just living, little homestead life, you know what I mean? So
Homestead.
I would like, go grab my hose so I can get the bird some water. And I got a rake that's leaning on the gate. My dumb behind steps on the rake. And listen, that thing slapped me so hard in my face.
No,
Straight
I
Man,
up
you
in
busted
your
better
my
see
lip.
face.
that's
yourself,
like
man.
movie stuff.
And listen,
Yeah,
Oh
hell
listen,
yeah, man.
listen,
That's on TV.
listen. You know that little white flash of light you get real quick, like pop, like real quick. That's what happened. I done bust my
Yeah.
lip, so I look real stupid right now. I feel you don't understand. I went in the house. I went in the house, trying to tend to my little wound. My wife talking about something. I would have paid to see that. I was pissed.
He said
I
How
I
was
much
was
pissed.
toxic
pissed.
But
family y'all
look,
got, man?
she asked, "Well, you all right?" She said she did ask that. I don't
But you
remember
know
that.
what?
All I
She must
remember
have got
hearing is,
payback. Remember you laughed when she fell down
I,
them steps?
She ain't fall down no steps. She fell
Well,
Both
walking
feet
out
on
of
the
a
did
ground,
door.
her
sorry.
shoes go one
It was
way and her
left.
With
bottom
her
and keys
feet,
went the other way?
the key went in the bushes, and her feet were in the air. I don't know how that happened.
Yo,
He
I don't know
was
how
in the
that happened.
air.
This
That's
picture that
crazy.
is so funny.
That's
Oh,
freaking hilarious. How your feet in the air?
that's crazy, man. That's a hard fall. Both your feet off the ground.
That means she wasn't expecting that fall at all.
Ain't that
No,
right? You know you
no,
bracing
but
them
Yeah.
things.
No, there
no.
was no
But
brace.
no, it was bad. Yeah, but I was pissed. I was really mad at myself for that because that was just stupid. Like I felt real dumb right there. That's like falling. So yeah, we all things happen. You
I'm
know,
done. Faith B, tell us what's your perspective on the whole Diddy. Why were you not as quick to tend to his wounds as you were to as you were to laugh at him and say you would have
I
paid to see it?
literally just clicked in, so I have no idea what's going on.
I have no
Oh, now
idea
that's
what's
what's
going
going
on.
on.
That part. Your husband had a rake slap him in the face, Looney Tune style, and we're told that
Louis Vuitton.
when he came inside to have you heal his wounds or tend to his wounds, you looked at this man and told him you would have paid somebody to see it.
I mean, we all have our flaws. Let's not get
Oh, your wife is a sicko.
He is too though, so
But let me remind, when I fell and practically blew up my ankle, it swole. I was left on the ground screaming, but I'll leave it at
So
why
then
are you
that's how y'all
screaming?
do eye for eye, hand for hand,
I
real
want
for
to know
real.
why you were
that.
screaming. You was laying on
I
the ground
hurt my
screaming.
ankle.
yeah, it was bad.
The way, if you
She
had saw the
tore
way I fell,
ACL.
it was horrible. My Achilles.
She was on the ground screaming. Y'all gonna have to excuse me tonight. My brain boiling and goodness, the
I
junk is
told
hilarious.
y'all. I already told y'all. Sick leave
Man,
is different.
I'm
She's different
Oh
now.
sorry.
yeah.
I just see her laying on the ground, kicking, flailing, and screaming, and him just sitting there looking at her like you gonna get up. When you gonna get
Man,
up?
pissed.
Him and Joy didn't
Joey just
really
looking at
care
you
about
too.
me.
You got
That's bad.
disrespected twice. So you trying to say that was as some people would say that was his karma coming back to him?
I thought Joey was
No,
just
I
tending
wouldn't say
to
that. It just sounded funny. Joy don't care about me unless I got some food.
Huh, Joy does care
That's
about
bad.
you. People have different ways of caring. Cause Bull could say you ain't care about him. He got popped in the face with a rake. And you ain't have no compassion for that man.
Oh man. So you will pay to see it?
Everybody needs a little humor. You need a
I
little
need y'all
humor
to
in your
get
life.
I
That's
think y'all need to
okay.
make y'all house safer. Y'all need to put more security cameras around the house. Make sure don't nobody come messing with the birds and nothing like that. You know what I'm talking about? I think we got somebody in Michigan I could do that for y'all. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you could have been protected. Oh my goodness. Not who been, so who doing the bending. Okay. Well, there we
Oh,
go.
come on.
Speaking of that, even though what I'm about to say is going to seem completely unrelated.
That's what that reminded me of. I'm sorry, but not nobody at all. No, nobody at all, man. That shit they'll
Wow.
talk about. So whoever's sick, if you breathe in, they in you now. I don't know what you're talking about, but
Oh wow.
What in the world? Let me log off. I'm
No.
logging off.
So what I said was when you're sick, anytime you have a virus, like an airborne virus or anything like that, or just a virus, period, your genetics, your DNA is captured by that virus. It becomes a part of that virus. So when you pass it to someone else, you've not only got the virus, but you now have a part of that person's DNA within you, as well as your DNA is now within that virus when you pass it on to somebody else.
Mm.
So it's like an endless thread of random people's DNA that you end up basically processing through your body. Your body is trying to fight it off, but you have the DNA of the person that gave it to you, the person that gave it to them, and the person that gave it to them, and the person that gave it to them. That's just how viruses are.
So DNA just out here being ratchet.
DNA a thought, DNA a whole thought.
I mean, like, goodness.
So we just need to wear hazmat suits all the time.
No, like no joke. There's one of the doctors at my job. It is so funny because some of the patients will be like, "What's that doctor name that wear that spacesuit?" There is a doctor at my job. When she's working, she wears like a whole apparatus suit. It's like it was the craziest thing for me to get used to when I first started working there. Now, when she's not dealing with patients, she doesn't wear it, but she will wear a regular face mask. And when she's outside, she'll still wear a regular face mask. I think she has a sensitivity to like smells and things of that nature. But when she's working with the patients, and I work in a dental office, so you can only imagine some of the things that you could smell in a dental office coming out of people's mouths. I had somebody, one of the assistants was telling me that she went to give a guy an x-ray. I'm not sure if I told y'all this before, but she gave the guy an x-ray, and when she went to give him an x-ray, there was something weird in the x-ray. Well, come to find out, he had like a ham sandwich tucked in his cheek that he had been holding for at least like an hour.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
And I knew he had been holding it because his appointment was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He had been there since like I got to work, and I get to work at 7:30. He had been there since like 7:30, preaching, going off on people, coming to our window, telling us random movie quotes. Like we were so confused. But yes, so I can only imagine what she encounters smell wise when it comes to being a dentist. But at the same token, it is like the weirdest thing to see her walk around with that spacesuit. It's just the head part, and she got like the air tank and everything, and she walk around with that all day. I was thinking about her the other day. I need her type of courage because
And
when
this
she
is
came
in
to
a
the
dental
synagogue, like
office you doing that?
yes, in a dental
That's
office,
crazy.
she comes to work like dressed up for NASA. Yeah, in her scrubs. She'll put on her scrubs and she put on her helmet with the little tube that goes to the air tank, and she be ready to work. She's one of the best dentists we have too. She's been there for
And she actually like
years.
working in your mouth and all that with the
Correct,
whole
with the
all of
whole
you.
space. Yes, with the whole apparatus
Man,
on.
I don't think I don't think I'm a virus at that point. You working on me with that?
You don't
Like,
think what?
like I would think like I'm a virus at that point. Like you working on me with all that equipment on like
Well, it's
goodness,
not
I'm dead.
all that equipment. It's just the head part. It's weird. I'm trying to find a picture of it where
Oh,
I
like
can
how astronaut wear that helmet.
correct. But she has the air tank that goes with it. So there's like this little tube that's coming out the back of her head, and she got like this little
Yeah,
air pack on. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, I don't
that's
know
crazy.
why or how she got a hold of that, but yeah,
Is she
yeah.
Indian by chance?
Nope, she's a whole black woman,
Mm. Oh,
whole black
I
woman,
got that.
quote unquote, quote
You know what that
unquote black
reminds me
woman.
of? It reminds me when COVID first happened, how everybody had these different systems and masks
Homemade.
they was out. They was out the store in.
Yep.
Yes. Yep, that's what she wears, but hers is not makeshift. She didn't go get no water bottle and put it on her head. She really got like the space helmets to put on. That lady said she's not trying to be sick. She not trying to be none of that. So she come to work
Mhm.
like that every day.
At least it ain't a car filter. Some folks had car filters on their face
Man, let
with
me
the
tell
They
you.
wrapped
put
around.
carpet, man.
Yes, like the filter in the car that filter your air.
Yeah.
They had that bad boy on their face with a rubber band around it. Like, listen, they was quite innovative during
But if you
COVID.
trying
You
to
hear
kill
me?
yourself with a
What is
rubber
a
band around your
carpet going
neck,
to do? What?
exactly.
That
I
is
don't know.
crazy.
I don't know. People have their own ideas of life or what keeps them protected. But yeah, it's very funny when I get a patient that does not know her name and they like, what's that lady, that doctor with the spacesuit on? Like,
That's all they remember about spacesuit
yes,
lady.
I get some of the weirdest descriptions of my coworkers, but yeah, with hers, I really have to refrain from laughing. I might chuckle a little bit and just tell them, you know good and well what you said was funny. Like, don't be
Mm-hmm.
mad at me for laughing. You know that lady name. It's not that hard.
Right.
It's not that hard, but yeah, very funny. Very funny. What's the weirdest thing that you've experienced in the workplace, Rich?
What? I don't know. I had to go back to my army days. Yeah, I experienced a lot of weird stuff in my workplace.
Mm.
We,
I,
no, come back to me. I had to think about it.
Boog, what about you?
Yeah. Oh, we already know the weirdest thing he experienced.
I'm done. Don't leave him alone because it might be
It was
something
actually
worse.
him sneaking through the fridge.
Hey,
He was causing the weird experiences. So
did y'all
you
see the
know about him
video
and shenanigans.
that I posted with the lady who got tired of her lunch getting taken, and she
Oh
put
yeah, she put
laxative in there and
that
watched the
stuff in there.
bathroom?
Rightfully so. Why you
Yeah,
stealing somebody's
listen, yeah. I
stuff?
thought she was justified on that. I'm just like,
She was.
you can't be stealing.
It was freaking hilarious though to see
Found
the
out who it
result of
was.
it. The lady at the
Can you
desk with her
imagine
head.
though, for real? You working 12 hours? Like, man, that's, come on. Your food,
Right,
you like,
ready to
listen,
eat that
my
food. I'm
food
like,
ready. Go in there, it's gone. Oh, nigga, what? Gonna
I
blow
would
this
be highly
hospital
upset.
up.
That was
That's
fun.
where she worked. She worked at the hospital.
I'm not sure if she worked at a hospital or not. I'm not sure where she worked, but I just found it freaking hilarious to be able to see the result of it. Like that was funny to me. To be able to see the person running back and forth to the bathroom and then she sprawled out across the desk and like, oh, I gotta go home. See me, I'll say this: old me, because new me is new. Not even sick leave would do what I'm about to say. But
Mm.
old me have been like, oh
Nice.
man, you all right? Like what happened? And then they be like,
Oh, so
I
you'd have
don't
been
know.
invested in the whole situation, like
Oh
you ain't know
man,
what's
I
going
would
on.
have, because like you said, I've been working 12 hours. I have to cook my food. I have to bring my food here. Jay Rich, tell us about the time you choked that man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What
Nah.
happened with that?
Is that the time where you hid behind the thing and waited for him to come behind the thing and they had to pull you off him?
That was the second incident. We had
Goodness,
two
you was just
instances.
violent. But I'm
And
not
they
surprised.
no, it was the people I work with. They made it a hostile environment. I tried to work
Hmm.
with them,
You know
but
what the sad part is? I believe you because you are a pretty easygoing guy.
yeah. So that's what made me draw the line. Cause I'm just like, you know what? I'm like, I'm just chill. Like, I don't even be talking about you. So I had to catch him. What's funny about it, they had taped it, right? But you know the cell phones back in the day was real grainy. So it's video footage of it. But like on them cell phones back then, it's real blocky. So if they still had it to this day, you wouldn't be able to know what was going on.
What
Cause
in
somebody
the
showed it to me
world?
like months later. They was like, yeah, we still got that time you choked name with Taylor. Like, yeah, you choked such and such Taylor. They was like, here it go. I'm like, man, you can't even see nothing on here. I'm like, why y'all taping me? I'm like, y'all ain't gonna stop it. Y'all just world star. I'm like,
That
what's
really
wrong
was
with
Hollow
y'all?
World Star in the background?
No, they really wasn't. It just made me think about
Oh,
that when they were taping it. They really didn't holler World Star, but I didn't know they were taping it though. I just heard people just like, nah, stop, get off of them.
man, they about
I'm
to
like,
get you locked up.
exactly right. I'm right. I'm like, but fortunately, I wasn't in 4K back then, so I could be like R. Kelly, like that wasn't me. That was my great grandma. Like
I'm
you wouldn't
done.
be able
Not
to
my
tell the
great
difference.
grandma. Your great grandma is not choking nobody out. I'm sorry.
That's
that's
terrible.
Listen, they
that's
wouldn't be able to
very
prove
terrible.
it. They like, we don't know who this is.
That is very terrible. That man said it's my great grandma choking somebody out. They kicked in grandma door and she don't know what's going on. Military
Right.
police, assault on the officer. You sitting in court. Grandma, I support you. You the reason grandma locked up.
Hey, grandma done lived her life though. She got locked up. She'll be all right.
Good, and you
Like
still
you
not
live 80, 90
remorseful.
years.
This
Oh,
is
who
rich
better than?
people.
Nah, we don't want to see nobody grandma locked up. Hopefully,
You
hopefully.
just you bitch, she lived her life. What does that even mean? She can take that bid. I got a life to
Right,
live.
right. She gonna say, you haven't seen that thing online? It'd be like, hey, like, 'cause I seen that somebody said that about their mom. It's like, win $1 million if your mom get locked up or something. They're like, bye, mom. I said, these niggas is cruel. They said, I think your mom had to be locked up for like 2 years or something. Like, get $1 million and your mom get locked up for 2 years. It's like, all right, mom, I
I,
see you.
yeah, I love you, mom. But if it's just two
Like,
years, we'll spend it when you get out. If you ain't
exactly
already
right. You
spent.
do the 2 years
If it's
stretch. Like,
just
we're
two
spending money.
years, yeah. If it's just 2 years, I think my mom can hold on. My mom would probably be like running the block, like for real, for real. My mama crazy, so I
Oh
think
yeah,
she can
yeah,
hold
yeah. We know
on.
your mom would be straight up in there. She'd
Yeah,
be
I
straight.
think she can hold her
She will
own.
hold her own.
If anything, my mama would be like, if you ever seen the movie Watchmen, when they locked Rorschach up, and Rorschach was like, "You think I'm locked up in here with you? You're locked up in here with me." And my mama, that's yeah, my
I ain't
mom.
never seen Watchmen, but
I
sound like a
mean,
good movie though.
it is a good movie. It's very interesting from a conspiracy aspect, but just to warn you, if you do decide to watch it, Mr. Manhattan's naked, so there's like little penis flapping around all over everywhere. Every time you see Mr. Manhattan, just little blue penis just flap around everywhere. I don't know why they couldn't put no clothes
Yeah.
on Manhattan, or they couldn't like the whole Mr. Manhattan is a whole CGI. Y'all couldn't do nothing to like not show us this imaginary individual's penis. Like,
They
wow.
always do that in movies though. You'd be like, why you had to put this scene in here like
Oh
uncalled
my
for?
goodness. Terminator. I just found this out with Terminator. My husband wanted me to watch Terminator because he said there was a scene in there where the guy was talking about how basically the robots would take over the world in 40 years, and it was funny because the 40-year anniversary came around of the movie, and what the guy was talking about in the movie is actually happening in real life. So he's like, I really want you to watch this movie so you can see it and you can see what's going on. So I'm like, all right, babe, we could do it. So I'm sitting down, I'm watching this movie, And at the beginning, what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger comes on, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, wait a minute, it happened so fast. Like it's one of those things that happen so fast. By the time you realize what you're looking at, it's too late to turn around because it's already gone.
Mm.
Arnold Schwarzenegger just flapping down the street, and I'm like, why? Why y'all couldn't? Why did that have to be like a full body scene? Why y'all couldn't have just filmed him from like mid belly up? Why do we have to see this man's junk?
Hold on, this is the opening scene on Terminator 1?
This is the first Terminator. Yes, I don't know about the opening scene, but the scene when Arnold Schwarzenegger comes in,
Mm.
meat flapping down the street, and by the time
Oh,
you realize you're looking at meat, the scene is over with.
Real quick. What Terminator was that? Was? It must have been Terminator X,
no, no,
X,
no,
X.
time. I'm like,
I
I
don't
No,
don't
remember.
remember it.
I
That's why
don't
I'm
no.
like,
remember
what
that.
Terminator was
Here,
this?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you don't remember it. Watch this. When's the last time you watched Terminator?
Watch this. I mean, when I was a
Back in the
kid,
90s.
like
And
that's what I'm
so
And I
saying.
was a
the
kid.
reason
He
you
was.
didn't notice it, the reason you probably didn't notice it is
My
because
mom
our
closed my eyes.
mindset were different. That too, that could
Nah,
also be a thing. But I'll say this, at least for me, there are things that I go back and watch and I see things that I didn't see before because my mindset is different. Like I really
nah,
used to like time I used to really like Talladega Nights. That movie was freaking hilarious to me.
nah.
I tried to watch it again like some years ago. I tried to watch it again. One of my favorite scenes was the scene at the table. When I watched it the last time, that scene upset
Come on,
me. I
baby.
was like, yes, I was like, these kids are disrespectful. Why they letting them talk to that man like that? Like my mindset is different, so I don't see things the
Yeah.
same. So
Right.
I think
I
that's
see it. When I was
huh?
a kid, I was out there. My mom was out there. I would remember. I know he was nude. I remember. I think they showed his cheeks. I don't remember them showing no,
No, nope,
you know,
meat
no twig and
flapping.
berries. I don't remember. I
Um,
don't remember none of
I'm
that.
telling you, I just
I don't
recently
know
saw
what.
it.
I don't know which one y'all was watching.
She
Yeah,
What
said the
spice?
I
bootleg
What,
definitely
version.
remember. I definitely
what,
remember his backside.
that's what I'm
But
saying. I don't know what Spice Channel y'all was watching. The
no,
Terminator. I don't know what
No,
y'all
They
was
said the
watching.
spice.
no,
I don't know what y'all
no.
did.
No, it was there.
Freaky,
I'm
freaky
not, and
birds.
I don't want you to go back and watch
I'm
it
not.
because
I'm
of that.
good.
Please don't. But I'm
Listen,
telling you, it's
No, I'm
there.
not. No, I'm not.
I'm not
No, we're
interested.
not gonna go back and watch it.
But that movie confused me watching it because if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna spoil it for you. It's an old movie. I'm not gonna hold back. So the thing about it here, I'm gonna put this article in the chat. There is no, it does not show it. You can't see it, but it does show a dark still of it. You cannot see his meat, but it will show you what scene it was. But dog, I forgot what I was gonna say. Blame it on Novid. Dog.
it's good. We ain't gotta see it.
No, you can't see anything, or maybe you can. I see what I think I
No,
see. We
you
good.
can't.
Just know it's there. Be careful when you watch the movie. If you watch the movie, right before he jacks the kids up for their clothes, he walks down the street and you can see it.
She
It's
about,
like that on Belly
she
too,
about to
but
get grandma
Belly
shut
is
down.
Oh yeah,
backwards.
belly.
Yeah, Belly you can see DMX, but it's like I mean,
Mm,
I had a
no doubt.
terrible mind during that time. I was about that life, so I was like, yeah, DMX. But yeah, please be
Never
careful
watched
watching
it.
these movies.
Don't worry about it. Nobody watch
Well, we
that
can't
junk.
watch Belly
Hey,
now.
watching
We
Nobody's
can't.
watching these movies.
Excuse me.
Nobody's watching these.
Hmm?
Nobody's watching these black movies.
You know what?
We were back in
Run
the
your
day.
home, boo. Run your house.
Listen, I don't know what's going on. I'm outside. It's choppy.
He tending to the animals right now. He ain't worried about us.
He's
Trying to
not.
No,
stepping
he
on
just be
rakes.
out there running. He be out there running through the wilderness.
We're frolicking with the animals.
When you said
But
running through the wilderness, this is what I saw. I'm gonna put it in the chat. This is what I saw when you said running through the wilderness. This is exactly what I saw. I can only imagine Boog
So right now, why do
No,
kids, you know, kids run like that?
running through the wilderness. I'm with you, Lady V. What's up with Lady V? You hadn't seen it, or you don't want to see it, or what is it that you?
A little bit of both.
We good. We don't need a visual. Okay, yes, I did. I got rid of it, but just know it's there if you ever decide to watch that movie. Oh, that's what I was saying. That movie is
If
confusing
you ever want to watch it.
because it's confusing to me because The guy who's supposed to be like the revolutionary of the movie, although they never show him, they show him in the second movie as a kid. But in the first movie, he literally sends his father from the future to get with his mama. Where's the starting point of all that? Like that confused me. That had my brain like glitched for a little bit. Cause it's like you send your dad. Your dad was literally born after you. Decades after you. You send your dad back to the past to quote unquote. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't
we
even worry
already know
about
what
it.
you're agreeing
What
with.
movie are you talking about?
He just
Terminator,
don't worry about it.
Terminator,
Terminator.
Triple X.
The triple X edition.
There's a lot going on.
I'm done. What you got for the people, book? What you got for the
No, I'm
people?
just saying. Nah, because you're right though. Because think about it. Think about it. That was meant to happen. The allegory of that is just like mind-boggling. You know what I mean? So,
It's
Yeah, what are
crazy.
you talking about? Because
mm,
this ain't what you big words
nah,
for.
think about it. She said, "I
The
know you like that, right?
allegory.
You like that. You like that." Dude sent his pops back in time to meet his mom. So, peep this. Were they ever gonna meet?
No, they would have never met if he
Mm,
would have never done that. But
mm,
the thing about it is, how would he have even known to do that? What's the beginning point of it?
That's what I'm saying.
Because even when he comes back and he sits in the car, he tells her, he's like, I'm from the future of what could
Mm,
happen. So he says
mm.
he basically
Or
says without,
unburdened by what has been.
don't even worry about it. But what you got for the people?
You didn't agree. You didn't agree with this. You didn't agree with
He
this.
man is
You keep
making
that
mockery.
explain.
Like
Mocking me,
what?
yes. Mocking
No.
me.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm
No,
with
you're
it. I
not.
just don't want.
No, you're
He gonna
not.
make
No,
No,
a
you're
you're
mockery
not.
not.
with it.
No, you're
He
not.
make a
Stop.
mockery
Stop.
with it.
You're not. But just if you ever see the movie, just know that the movie honestly makes no sense. To me, it makes
The
no sense.
actual movie, the real movie, not the
No, I'm
Not the
telling
triple,
you,
not the
you
the,
can
triple X
watch.
the
version.
spicy, not the spicy version.
You know what? When I looked up the article, it did say Blu-ray scene. That's what it says. It says Arnold Schwarzenegger's
Oh, so going
visible
for the
penis
Blu-ray.
in this Blu-ray clip of the Terminator
So
raises some hilarious memes. So my husband is like
okay,
really
I saw it in
on
4K.
this bootleg site. So I guess it is good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick.
So maybe the one that we watched was a
For that
Blu-ray. It was the
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Yeah, I didn't know it because I don't
Oh
ever
yeah, it's
remember
Blu-ray.
even seeing. I'm done. I don't ever
And,
remember
and
even
that's and
seeing
that's
it.
why we all remember seeing the backside of him right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is,
that's what I'm saying. He was nude, he was naked, but that was it. They just showed his cheeks. I don't remember
man.
no chicken berries. I don't
I
remember
was
none
so
of that.
appalled. I was
I
so
don't remember none of that.
appalled. I looked at my husband like, "What have you set me up
Like, why
for?
would you
Like,
do
what
this?
is this?
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like
why
what
would
is
you do
this?
this?
Like, what is this?" And by the time I got finished proclaiming my disgust, I turned around and it was gone. So I really like that's one of those things. Like, what was the purpose? There's a lot of shows and movies they put things in, and it's like, really, what was the purpose? What did that add to the storyline? It added absolutely nothing to the storyline for me to see this man Johnson. Like,
Mhm.
why?
Just to pervert
Why?
somebody. That's all. Ain't nothing to do with no storyline.
Not at all. And then also I thought it was weird, but he explained it to me how it seemed like they was just randomly picking people and taking their clothes. And I'm looking at these people in comparison to them and I'm like, them clothes ain't gonna fit you. And then when they showed like how their vision is, like how they calculate stuff, he was like, that's how they knew it would fit. Well, I'm looking at this. I don't need no AI vision to see that dude is like, matter of fact, it was like rich size and old bull came and snatched rich clothes and they fit. That don't make no sense. Like I'm that
Uncle
type of viewer.
Pitbull.
Y'all love
Old
fat
big
shame.
book in the world. What's your
Oh,
deal? Sound like somebody. Oh no, I'm gonna say that. That's kind of mean. It was a play on a comment from earlier, but it's gonna sound mean, so I'm not gonna say it. I'll just say hit
Be
dog holler.
nice.
I am. I'm gonna be nice because I'm a lady, and a lady is supposed to be kind. Speak kindly.
how many things a lady's supposed to be? It's like a 200
I
sayings
can't
for a
preach.
lady.
Everything
I
all
can't
at
preach, but check my
once.
Smart
Shalee.
Everything all at
and
once.
important.
Wow.
How she gonna say she can't preach and then tell you what to
Yeah,
find
and then
it?
give me
I
chapter,
didn't
book,
tell
and verse
you.
for it.
I
Yeah,
didn't give you no
go
chapter,
read
book,
it
and
down in your
verse.
free time.
I just
Yeah,
gave.
go on over there to Marsha Lee and check it out. What? Who said that?
I'm sorry. I ain't preach. I ain't teach you nothing that you ain't already know.
No, don't
If
worry.
you ain't already know it,
No,
Told
on
y'all, sick
Saturday, go
Levy out the
open it
chain.
up for us next Saturday. Or 11,
Told
11
y'all,
a.m.
sick Levy. I told y'all. I told y'all.
Sick Levy is out of control, yo.
Man,
I'm
sick
not.
Levy.
I am not. I assure you, I'm not. I am a fun person to quarantine around.
The corner situation.
Yes, I am hilarious. I had the nurse laughing at me because I told her, she said, well, what you got going on? I said, ma'am, I woke up this morning like I was a part of a domestic dispute last night. Like somebody just choked daylights out of me because my throat was hurting so bad this morning when I woke up. It just felt swole. I was hacking up yellow and all types of other stuff. I ain't trying to get into too much of it. I mean, who said TMI? You got 4 kids. This ain't no TMI for you.
I don't know what you got going. I ain't cold. That's something else. That's
Yo,
something else.
sick.
That's that
All right,
Terminator. That's that Terminator X.
I'm
I
done.
don't know what you got.
I'm done. Y'all
Terminator
sick.
X.
I'm done. Just no type of consideration or anything. All right, let's jump to a stable subject. So, first off, I want to pay some bills because I hadn't done that. Welcome to the Request Live Show, the reason you are hot Mondays while everybody else hates them. If you are on Live 365, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are very, very happy to have you. We are very, very happy that we finally were able to get it together on that side this week. Check us out as y'all premiere every Monday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play the hits that you want to hear. You got a total of 3. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. Akad, Shani, Shalishi. That thing is now confirmed. Your girl is bilingual, or excuse me, trilingual. And we
She
play the
said
hits that you want to
confirmed.
hear. It is. It's confirmed. And there it
Yeah,
is.
she did.
Wow. You don't have a screen to see, but check us out at kadashtamara.bandcamp.com. Hot hits on demand just for you. Those vittles the artists make, they put their lob into it. Make sure you leave some dollars. I would say some coins, but I'm sure it make a few people nervous. Also, check us out on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. We out there. Spotify is where we will usually store our archives, but a lot of our archives have been stored on YouTube as of late. And yeah, what? Not OnlyFans. I didn't realize what you said. That's sick. That's your page. Rich said he popped up and
We
danced
gotta
out that
get it.
camera in the
We
living
gotta
room.
get it.
Exactly.
Hey, mind your business. Mind your
Hold on.
business.
So wait a
Mind your
minute.
Something
business.
strange.
So let me say this.
Something strange.
I was on TikTok and I'm gonna post it.
Please don't
Jaheed,
tell me their page popped up.
no.
Oh, okay,
Why
never
do
mind.
you have this as your picture on there? You probably remember having this as your picture.
Oh my
But I was
goodness, I
like,
feel like
what?
this is gonna be horrible.
Let me pull it up. I'm
This is gonna
like,
be
why does
horrible.
he have this?
And if you are on Live 365 and you're hearing this and you want to know what these visuals are, we do have an exclusive member group on Telegram. We might be able to work that out for you to get on here. Maybe, possibly. We'll see. But just know.
Why is that your profile picture, sir?
Wait a minute.
No,
It's not loading for me. I want to show the people.
Listen, I don't know what made me put that. For one,
Why?
that's like from 3. That's from 3 years ago. I don't even think that page is active no more, is it? It only got like one video on there.
I think so. But I was like, what in the world?
Oh
Why
my
would he do that?
Not
I
Kermit.
don't know why I did that.
Wow. This man put Kermit on here.
Oh
I'm
man.
done. And while we at it, hey, on Thursday nights, if you don't mind any other time, make sure you mind 2 mics in the mind with the Love Doctor.
Oh
Thule.
yeah.
I have to remember her alias. Thule,
Dr.
Preacher,
Joe.
and Dr. Joe. There for you on YouTube. I believe they start at 8 o'clock Thursday nights. Just for you.
I think it's 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Just get on that 8
ready.
o'clock and wait. Just wait. 8:30.
Stand by.
Just stand by. They'll start somewhere within that 8 o'clock hour. Just wait. Just give them time. You will not regret it, hopefully. Unless you
Oh
get
yeah.
cut. Unless you get hit. That's the only way you'll regret it. I can't do nothing about that, but
Now
Is
you
what it
take
is.
that and grow with it. That's it.
That's it. If you
I
honest,
don't go
that's what
along
you'll
with
do.
running them down. I don't go along with it.
We didn't run
Running who
nobody
down?
down.
Who running somebody down? Who
I be
running
sitting there
somebody
and wait.
down?
They always late.
Stop
They
it.
always late.
Stop it.
Nobody
Nobody
said
said they were
that.
Anytime,
late.
no. Oh,
Nobody said that.
your behind go along with it. Anytime Bryce say something about preaching and doing thread, your behind be
Oh yeah.
falling
Oh
out
Hey,
the
hey,
chair
hey, hey,
laughing. Falling out the chair
hey,
laughing.
hey. That's different.
Oh yeah,
That's
my
Nobody
service
different.
said
That's
started.
just
That's
fun.
Service
different.
started at 12:55. He laughing out the chair. I'm like,
Why
what
the man laugh like a
the world?
gremlin?
Listen, listen, listen. I laugh at that because that's his son, so that's different. That's a different type of
It's different. So the
talking
sun can
about.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I almost said
That man
yeah,
something,
show
pretty
but
respect
much.
the
then
Yeah,
y'all
person.
would have said I was going. Y'all would have said I was preaching. I will say these. I got one word that killed that whole argument, or one name that killed that whole argument. And if you
here
know,
we
you
go.
already know
Here
what
we
the
go.
name is.
Here we
So
go.
that ain't no excuse. I'm
Here we
just
go.
saying.
But do it not be funny?
Oh man, hey, man. Yeah, Bryce is sick. Bryce got. I don't
Definitely.
know what
Yeah.
Bryce got going on. Bryce is sick, man.
You say you don't know.
Bryce. I don't know. That's a
That
He
different
man
on
got
a
a
level.
whole
mysterious
different
illness. You don't
level.
know
Man,
what
that's
he
a
got
different
going.
level. Bryce is sick, man. How you just be randomly going that mall? That'd be crazy. There, that ooh, that I don't know what be going on. I don't know. I don't know. But the man is funny. The man got a gift. He definitely got a
Oh yeah.
gift. So that him. But the stable subject that I was going to try to introduce, if you are a quote unquote Gen Zer, I really don't even know completely what that
What
means.
I was about to say what year is the Gen Z? Cause I don't be
I
knowing
think
millennial, Gen Z, the whole nine.
I think we're considered millennials. If I'm not
So as the 80s
mistaken.
and after.
I think that the Gen Z kids are like 90s, maybe. I don't know. Don't get me to telling no tales because I'm
Well, I'm
not
glad
trying to
I'm in the 80s,
confess.
honey.
But Gen Zs have often been labeled as just basically soft kids. Like these kids, man, they oh my
What age is
goodness.
Gen Z?
Gen Z, if you
What
were
They
age is
born between
disagree.
1997 and 2012, you are considered a Gen Z. If you were born between 1928 and 1945, you are the silent generation. That's probably why we don't hear you. If you are born between 1946 and 1964, you are a baby boomer. Gen X is 1965 to 1990. Millennials are 1981 to 1996. And then, as I said previously, 1997 to 2012 are Gen Zs. Now, with that being said,
Hold on, that ain't right then. Wait a minute.
you a Gen Z. It's okay. You're a Gen Z, but the reason you really don't identify with
She
Gen
don't
Z
like
is
that.
because you were raised by the silent generation. So it's fine.
Wait, so who? Wait,
She not
so
Gen
are
Z.
they Gen X? Is the one that's
Gen
what you
X
been
is
talking about?
1965 to 1980. I'm about to talk about Gen Z. That's 1997 to 2012. And Gen Z, it says, was born between 1997 and 2012 and considered the first generation to have largely grown up using the internet, modern technology, and social media. Members of Gen Z are sometimes known as Zoomers. Millennials are also known as Gen Y, but better known as millennials, were born from 1981 to 1986. The generation's name originates from the fact that they're the oldest members. The oldest members were reaching childhood around the turn of the millennium, or reaching adulthood, excuse me, around the turn of the millennial. The millennial generation is largely known for having faced significant economic hardship throughout its lifetime, dealing with both the Great Depression in the or Great Recession, excuse me, in the late 2000s and the 2020 recession due to COVID pandemic. The average millennial has experienced slower economic growth since entering the workforce than any other generation in the US, according to the reporting from Washington Post. Beyond economic hardship, millennials are also known for adaptness with technology and having witnessed the rapid advance of technology development from a young age. And I could agree with that because I think we talked about it before where I said when I was in middle school, I was learning how to use a typewriter. Then I learned how to use the electric typewriter. And by the time I was in high school, we had floppy disks. By the time I was a senior, we had dial up internet. So we were in that whole transition.
Yes. Sorry.
Huh?
Think about can you load that? What's that? Kayla, he's like, right back, well, right back.
You talking about the floppy disk that I told out my firewall? I don't know. Gotta build. That's the name of it. And whoever is
Mm-hmm.
rubbing it up against the leather
Yeah, I need
sofa,
two
you might
dollars
want to mute yourself.
from both of those. $2.
You might want to mute yourself if you're gonna rub against the leather couch. But what I was getting to was these individuals. If you look at the statistics, these statistics to me are very much so unheard of, and I can't believe that people actually allow this stuff to go on. It says Gen Z in the workplace, 77% admitted to bringing a parent to a job interview. 53% parents spoke with a hiring manager on their behalf. 73% parents help complete work assignments. 45% regularly have a parent talk to their manager. And if you read the article, there's another percentage of them that will actually bring their parents to work. Has anybody
Well,
ever heard of
That's
this?
crazy.
I never seen that before. I never seen that. Man, imagine me bring my mom over to boot camp with me. Man, it'll laugh me up out of there.
Man, you will
Mom,
get
like, come
gone.
on, son.
You can do it, baby. You got one more push
Cheer
up.
me
You can
on.
do it, baby. Come on.
That would be just embarrassing for one. I'm like, yeah, man, you gotta go. You cannot be here with me.
I,
I don't even know how they had the audacity to bring them.
that's the
That's
part.
different.
Like I could see maybe I ain't got no car, and I'm like, "Hey, ma, will you take me to the job interview or whatever?" Ma is either gonna drop me off and find somewhere to go until I call her,
Mm-hmm.
or she just gonna sit in the car and chill.
Right,
Unless this building got some amenity that will entertain her while I'm there, there is
right.
no way that my mama is coming to my job interview. I'm still a child at that
Why the
point. How
manager
did I
ain't got
even
a
get
problem
hired?
with it?
That's the
Yeah,
part.
you know what I'm saying? Like, how the manager see you with the mom? Be like, yeah, you hired on. Like, you ain't self-sufficient. I don't know. I guess the word is just they hurt.
I want to know. I want to know what jobs are they applying for where their parents come to. It can't. It can't be nowhere for real. It gotta be like McDonald's or something.
That's the only thing that I can
Bet you
think
these
of
are like high end,
because
like tech jobs too. Oh no, go ahead.
no, I can't
Nah,
see
nah, I
that
don't think it's
because
fake.
that's a to me that's a huge red flag. For one, you have no independence from
Yeah,
your.
huge, really huge,
Right.
really huge.
I feel like I'm being mocked, but at the same token, I agree. It's a big red flag. I'll say that. It's a really big red flag when you have an employee that comes to the job interview with their parent. This is not a teacher parent conference. You have graduated from high school, in some situations, college. Um, yeah, that's absolutely crazy. 34% say that in the interview, parents answered questions for them. 30% say their parents asked questions, and 27% say their parents helped negotiate salary and benefits. Why is this even a thing? Why are these people getting hired? People, independent people like the millennials, we out here scuffing and scraping trying to find a job. All we got to do is bring our parents to the job interview, and that's how we get hired.
That's it. Man, they make it sound too easy for these people, man. They ain't got. I don't know. That's different.
Ooh, we
It's gonna be
have
scary
our
when they in charge. When they the ones that got to run the world. That's gonna be scary.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't
You
think
know what
that's
I'm
gonna
saying?
happen.
I mean,
No.
I'm just if it lasts long enough for them to be, the ones that's gonna run it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
But
With the way the world is, I keep that to myself. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That's just too much.
put a time limit on it. 8 years.
That's yeah. That's what I've heard. I've heard the estimated time limit is about 8 years. Y'all not finna run down my tongue in this thread. Y'all obsessed with this white man language. Okay, I speak Ivory. This is my second language.
Why they obsessed with it?
I don't know.
Y'all love white man.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Now, even though it's funny, I have not seen this video. I have not seen this.
What video?
This picture. Face put a picture of her and little Kevin talking about me and Pooh at his published job interview. And he not gonna get hired because you can't even spell published right. So he done. If you fill out his application, he is done. But honestly, in
My
in
pool. That's
situations like
fine.
that, being honest, like let's say Joy was going to a job interview, that would be
Mm.
acceptable because Joy's autistic. That's acceptable. If
Right,
there's a
It's
yeah.
not gonna
job,
work. She's the princess. We don't dream of
well,
work over here for the ladies.
I
Listen,
understand, but at the same
Joy gonna get
token,
fired for eating snacks. If she work anywhere with
That man
food,
said you gonna get fired.
she gonna get fired. No,
Yeah,
listen. If there's any food involved, she is going to get fired.
that's what you gonna tell the people in the interview. You gonna mess that girl money up like
Yes,
that?
yes. Do not hire her if there's any food anywhere.
That's
better
messed
care
up.
about that hate up front.
Exactly. If you can't bring me no plate, I'm telling it all. What? Dad, you're supposed to have my back. That's messed up. Why would you do that, baby, like that?
Joyce said it's
Uh,
Strawberry Donuts is over.
she see what?
Strawberry Donuts is over.
Oh, that's the thing. The
Yeah,
donuts.
Smitty biscuits.
Smitty
Oh
biscuits.
yeah, you got Smitty
Yeah.
biscuits.
What benefits do you have to offer? Smitty biscuits. Yes, we have plenty of Smitty biscuits.
Hey, that's good. That's a biscuit you got preacher also. Well, not hers, but
Oh,
biscuit got them all.
wow.
Biscuit man.
Wow, wow. Let's see, rinse to craft. This is crazy. Their parents are doing their resumes. Now, I'm not gonna tell you, well, now there's one melanated, pit two melanated. I was gonna say it's a bunch of not us in these pictures. But at the same token, like from a parental perspective, what happened to, for the best way that I can say it, pushing your kid out the nest? Like push
Mm-hmm.
them out there, let them fend for themselves, let them figure it out. This also kind of reminds me. Remember, we was talking about the influencer. He ran up on the dude in the mall, and dude told him leave him alone, and he
Oh, he
wouldn't.
got it.
So the guy shot him. And
Mm-hmm.
then when they went to court, the mom was all appalled, like, "Oh, I can't believe that they. What you mean you can't believe that your son was invading somebody's space? They told him to leave them alone, and they shot him. That's what happens." That's what happens when you invade people's space and they have guns and they don't feel safe. Why is it that the person protecting themselves, even if your son was quote unquote harmless, that man didn't know that. That man, all that man know is you walking up on me, you acting strange. I told you to stop. You won't stop. You're in my personal space. Now it's time to shoot you because I need to defend myself. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you got going on. But I find that see, I don't remember this one when I was a kid. All the parents was just kind of like, "Hey, man, tough it out." When we was kids, is it because of that? Because even like with my brother, he's like, "I'm gonna parent different than our parents did. I'm not gonna give out as many whippings." Which I agree. If you allowed me to have any children, I wouldn't give out as many whippings either. But whippings are
Mm.
gonna get got. Whoopings are gonna get got. It's inevitable.
Oh
A
yeah,
whooping
they
is
gotta
gonna
get
get
them
got.
whippings, man.
Yeah, they're gonna
They
get
gotta
got.
get some.
There are some things in life I'm going to watch you struggle through, and that's because as much as I hated it at the first because I didn't understand it, as I got older, I realized that struggle made me a better person. So there are some things I am just going to let you struggle through. I am not going to come rescue you because the next thing I know, you're going to be asking me to write your resume and come to your job interview and talk to your manager because your manager
I'll say
not.
this. I just want to say one thing. I kind of had that mindset too before I had kids, but when you have kids, it's kind of different. I'm not saying
I
you don't know what you're
understand.
talking about because that makes sense. I thought the same way, but when you have kids, it actually shifts, it changes because, and you don't even realize it. You're like, oh snap! Now you wind up doing differently than what you have thought you would previously do. I'm just saying in my experience.
Well, I'm not refuting you. And though I don't have my own natural kids, I've been
First of
privileged to
all, you
be
about to
able
refute me. Go ahead. Respectfully, I'm gonna disrespect you real quick.
respectfully,
Respectfully, let me disrespect you real quick.
respectfully, I have been privileged to be able to help more than one person at some portion of their children's life with them. One person in particular I'm thinking about, I was with them for a great span of time. So I kind of, again, these are not my children. So I do understand that the
Yeah,
the low of a parent is a lot greater than me just
yeah.
kind of being there and kind of disciplining and checking them every now and again. So I'm not
Mhm.
taking that away from anybody. I definitely give a major shout out to parents. Y'all go through a lot, especially with today's
We
economy.
don't need that. We don't need that. Just
No, I'm
get
just
and
saying.
disrespect us. No, disrespect us.
No,
Get
I'm not
with all
disrespecting
due
you at
respect.
all.
No, listen,
All I'm
listen, listen. We don't need that. Like it's like, oh yeah, let me pat you real quick before I slap you. Just slap us. Let's get it out of the way. Rip the band-aid off. Just go ahead.
This man crazy.
I'm done. I'm good because I got somebody else in the chat that agree with you. So that's my 2 witnesses that tell me shut
No,
up.
no, no,
So
no, no. It ain't about, no, I said, I just said in my experience, because I was the same way. Let me tell you, I don't like kids. I hate kids.
Oh
I'm being for
yeah,
real
yeah.
with you.
He not playing.
I like my kids. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? But
Any other
over
kids from the
time,
vicinity?
no, I mean for real. Over time, that changed, especially not as of late, but as like when preachers started really talking to the children, my mindset changed. These are all of our children. I understand that now. But initially, I did not like nobody's kids. Like I'm being for real. What?
You still growing on that too. You still growing.
No, no, no. I'm being for real. I really did not like. Look, only because of this. Not saying I hate kids, but the thing is, kids are bad. Like they don't listen, and it seemed like, what is that noise? What is that? Is that me?
That's somebody in your household, beloved.
It can't be. If y'all hear a spoon,
making
no,
up simple meals.
I'm not in the kitchen. I'm not in the kitchen. I'm in my room, but my wife's over here with a bowl of ice cream. Somebody, if you hear a spoon,
That's what I'm
anyway.
saying. She hitting that bowl with the spoon.
But let me tell you. So I just want to clarify something. Like the reason why I didn't like kids for because like even you'll tell a kid something, hey, man, put that down. They look at you stupid. Like no, or something. That's why I didn't like kids. I ain't saying I just hated kids. They don't listen. So I like my kids because I can make them listen. I can't make somebody else's kids listen. So I never really liked. I'll say this: bad kids, or kids that don't listen. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like I hate kids, just kids that don't listen. So I understand, but I had statements to make like that too before I had some. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, not recently, but within the last year or so or whatever. Whatever. I started really understanding that these are our children. And it makes a lot because they, Yahuwah willing, they'll be the ones that's taking care of them. So it makes sense to invest a lot more time in them and caring them than what I've been doing. So personally, I've been making the effort to do more. That's it.
We appreciate you, bro.
yeah, there it is. Great.
My wife is clapping. I don't know why. That slow clap.
She proud of you, bro.
Nah. I just,
you put out your mouth, you better fulfill.
I am. I have been. I've been talking to children more. I mean,
Johnny, you better not let them kids down.
Thank you for reminding me, Faye. If I got somebody to remind me, I got you in my corner. Now, me and Carrie, we ain't gonna let the kids down.
You don't have to explain therapy. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I know.
I just won't say anything. With that
With
situation, I'd be good because it's only like legit. There's only certain people I can have those conversations with, and I usually don't say much of anything because the number one thing I get thrown at me, you ain't got no children. I'm not saying this like I have children, but I've been experiencing children for I don't know how long. And yes, I do understand there's a great difference between it being your own child. That is a 24-hour responsibility that you cannot escape. However, with me not having my own children does not mean that I have not had the experience to understand how children operate or that my perspective has not changed from my own childhood discipline to how I would discipline my children. So I will let y'all have it. I don't want to offend nobody. You're right.
No,
I have no children.
You
And I don't know
me.
what I'm talking about. So I'm a hush. But I'll say this. I will say this. I ain't gotta have no children to know that taking your parents to a job interview and having your parents talk to your manager for different situations or do your work for you, that is outlandish.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
What you mean?
This has been done for years and years, not necessarily in the interview workplace, but a certain group of people get their kids jobs and have been doing it forever.
Yeah, like LeBron James.
She ain't talking about LeBron James. Talking about the rich white folks. But
They
do they
know
go to
each
the
other
interview
and they
for their
talk.
kids though? Or do they just get the spot for them and then they got to do it from there? They kind of like hook it up.
I totally agree with you, bud, because Bronny is trash.
Y'all
I ain't gonna say all that. I ain't gonna say all that, but I ain't gonna say he's trash, bro. He might not,
He's only gonna kill all them chickens.
Only reason he got to the Lakers because of his daddy. His behind should have started out in the D League, G League, B League, whatever you want to call it, and some other leagues.
I thought you playing in the G League right now.
He came straight to the NBA.
Oh, I thought I must be watching
Like,
old clips then.
It would have been
I seen
better
him
if
playing
he
for the summer league.
started there, but he was in the NBA. Then he went down to The G
Oh, he
League.
went down to the G League. Yeah, I'm about to say I saw some highlights of him playing in the G League. So he went down. Okay, I got you. I got you. He started off too high. I should have started him up from the bottom.
And it
Anyway,
was
him
all
up.
because of his dad. Yeah, for sure. Now I'm pretty sure Kobe probably would have had a.
She said own it.
His daughter was
Listen, owning
It's a
is a
different
piece of
breed.
work. It's a piece of work.
Breed.
He is.
Yeah,
And you know who else?
definitely a different breed.
He
You
is
know who
very
else
much a
is?
different breed.
Chosen, that boy.
Chosen is so
Yeah.
Chosen is
bad.
a sweetie. He's a nice bridge between the two of her children.
He is, but he be fighting. Look, he be going
Oh,
off.
that's
Look, listen,
He's
if you
a nice
ever
bridge between the two of her children.
listen, if you ever have a pin next to that boy, right?
Mm.
Just let him have it, because if you take it from him, it's a
He
problem.
still let him
I
have
know
He
it.
that
gonna
much.
wild out.
He be fighting, like fighting.
Good. I ain't seen that side of him yet.
Mm.
Yeah, keep
Hey,
watching, beloved. Keep
there
looking.
it is.
Keep
There it is. There it is.
But no,
Well,
I wasn't saying you don't know what you're talking about, because I know you deal with a lot of kids. But I was just saying, in my experience, I was saying stuff like that too before I had kids. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But I actually had kids, and then I realized I do those things because I know what you mean. Like, you have a level of discipline, because I do as well. I was brought up a certain way, and that's how I'm bringing my kids up. But the things that I thought I was gonna do, I don't do it like that. But I do it. But it is still some. It's your seed. That's a child. It's weird. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? But it's
called
something there
nature.
that's
It's called
yeah.
nature.
I guess yeah. But it really it's just I can't explain it. It's just different. You really truly got to have some kids to understand what I'm saying on that
So
end. I'm not saying
I,
you don't know what you're talking about.
you're fine. I'm done. But as far as the chat is concerned, our listeners are confused on what is acceptable. Some of them anyway. What's acceptable when it comes to your parents helping you get a job? One of our
Yeah,
listeners, shout out Sarah, said, "My mom helped me get jobs by helping me work on my interviewing skills and fine tuning my resume after I typed it up. That is not a violation.
yeah, that's
The
different.
way that will become a violation is if your mother went to the interview and started asking questions. She actually did your whole resume. Like, basically, you're not learning anything about managing yourself as an adult, at least from a career perspective. It's like even just outside of jobs or what have you, a lot of who I am is because my parents were not there. And it took me a very long time to be able to look at it from a positive perspective. For a very long time, I looked at it like, why did they do that? I had a horrible childhood because of that. And then finally, one day, you allowed it to click in my head like, if they did all of these things for you, you would not be the resilient individual that you are. It played against me in a way because I am overcoming, especially with being married. Being married kind of helps me tone down a lot of stuff because my life depend on it, my career depend on it. But
Talk to him.
as far as, like, for instance, there was a time where my car broke down, and I knew what it was. I knew what it was
The
because
carburetor. The carburetor.
I knew what it was because my father, he would fix cars and I would always be around him watching those cars. So it never, with the way my dad raised me, when he was there, it was never a thing of, oh, you're dainty or you're supposed to be soft or you're supposed to be this. With my mom, I've heard stories of girls that grew up. It's like, oh man, my mom used to go get manicures, go to the mall. We didn't do that. It was not like that. My mom was at work. I was at the house taking care of my brothers or somebody else's kids or doing something to that effect. And when my dad was around, he was fixing cars and doing stuff. And I was a daddy's girl. So I was bleeding brakes and changing alternators and doing stuff like that. So as an adult, I remember the first time it was like I was a little bit confused. I went on my lunch break. I worked at Bank of America and it was payday. And everybody would go to the actual bank because I worked at the call center. Everybody would go to the actual bank on their lunch break and deal with their paycheck or whatever. I went and I ended up having a flat tire. So I'm there and I'm changing my tire. My coworkers are looking at me in amazement, like, you change your own tire? Yeah, you don't? Like, this isn't something that you do or what have you? Then I got back to work and there was a lady that worked with me and she was kind of like a mother figure to me. And she was like, you don't change your own tire. You should never, like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you change your own tire. Like, everybody was just floored by the fact that I did that. And it's because that's just how I was
Were they gonna
raised.
give you a ride on? Were they gonna give you a ride on?
I don't know what they were going to do, but everybody was really appalled at the fact that I was changing a tire. There was another time as an adult, there was a guy with me. The guy didn't know how to change the tire, and we on the side of the road. He's standing there watching me, and I'm changing
Yeah,
the
that's
tire.
horrible.
And
That's
he
horrible.
like, man, I know good when he was like, man, I know people riding by here and they probably like, man, that nigga sorry, that nigga don't know what he doing. But they
Oh
don't
yeah.
realize I really don't know how to change a tire. And he didn't. He didn't know how to change a tire. I knew how to do it. And at that time, I didn't have the a lady does it and this is what a lady should do. I didn't have that type of influence around me to kind of push me away from doing stuff like that. It was just like, I know how to do it, so I'll do it. So I forgot the point of me saying all of that. Blame
The
my
point
brain
is,
right
you don't
now.
need kids to say what you
No, 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 no,
would
no.
do it. Nah, it was
No,
you remember
it
you
was the
said.
job interview. It was a job
Yeah, there you
interview.
go. There you go.
Basically, you do too much for your children and you rob them from the ability of being able to be functional adults because they're always going to be turning around looking for you to do stuff for them. The guy that I dated before I ever knew about this way, I was doing stuff for him because his mother and his grandmother did stuff for him before I came along. So when I left, me and him, he would call me, hey, you know about such and such, da, 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 da. Dude, I don't even live in the state anymore. Like, you're gonna have to figure out how to do that stuff on your own. So that's why I said I believe that when I have children, there are certain things that I will indeed let them struggle through. I understand that having your own kid, you want to cuddle them and all that other stuff, and you go through stuff or whatever. But I also understand that there are things and struggles that I went through in my life that made me a better person. And if somebody came and rescued me every time something happened to me, or if somebody came and talked to my manager every time I had a conflict, I would not learn those skills for myself or even be able to hone on those skills and be better at them. So that's the issue. There's no problem with your parent helping you fine tune things, but when your people actually taking the whole reins of everything and you still got a whole tit in your mouth, but you're going to a job interview, how are you even getting hired? That's the part that I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know how they letting them on. I'm curious to see what these jobs are though. The ones that letting them on,
I'm
they
sorry, Bug,
gotta
I'm
be like low
finished.
end type.
It's
No, I just send
9:01
up
and I'm
randomly from
finished.
time to time. No, you good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good.
But it's 9:01.
Uh,
What y'all want to do?
uh,
Y'all want a chance getting deported, or we gonna go
no, I'm
ahead
out
and
of
deport
here.
them?
I'm going. Yo, make sure y'all listen Tuesdays. We didn't
Oh
mention that
yeah,
before, but we have a
new
new,
segment.
yeah, like not really a new segment, but an addition to a segment that we already have. If y'all want to introduce it.
Correct. We have wake up call every weekday morning. You will permit at 7:00 a.m. for you to start the day on a good note. Excuse me, to center yourself, to be able to equip yourself to face this crazy stuff that we face in this world. And how do you who? We now have the wake up call visual for Kadash TV on Tuesday nights at 8:00 p.m. It streams live 365 audio and it also premieres on YouTube as we work to bring you more content. Right now, that's
Yeah.
where we are. How do you Hua? Last Tuesday we had Sharath Austin Smith, which sounds really weird to say because I'm still getting used to that. But we had him. He delivered a very good lesson.
Oh yeah.
I'm very sure that you all will really enjoy the lesson that we have coming from Sharath Miller, as well as the
Oh
lesson
yeah.
that we have coming from Sharath Clemens. They are definitely bringing the
Yes.
heat and giving the vittles, the lacom that we need for Eternal Kai as long as we make the right
Yes.
choices. Ain't that right,
And
boy?
y'all, I appreciate
Also,
y'all listening to Miss Chanel Levy's message just now. Appreciate y'all.
I'm done. I'm
this man,
done.
shit.
Haters everywhere. Haters everywhere. Haters everywhere. Who was
The
that?
yoke of the devil has
Has
been
been
destroyed.
destroyed. The yoke of the devil has been destroyed. They said that lady used to preach her behind off, man.
I never
Man,
even
let me
seen her
tell
before
you.
to that gift.
She
That's
was
what I'm
from
saying. I wouldn't
Memphis.
know. I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
I would have looked her up. I forgot why I
I
looked
bet
her
you
up.
did.
Yeah, I did. I forgot why I looked her up. But y'all know me. If I want to look, if I want to know something, the information there. Ain't no use of me sitting being ignorant. If the information is there, it ain't the bar.
Listen,
So
man, all info ain't good info, man. You know, that fruit was looking real nice on that tree. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
good.
agree.
It can stay there. It can stay right there.
I agree. But she dead and gone now. She was from Memphis. That was
Oh man, I
book.
didn't even know that. Okay.
Yes, that was. She was from around Bookaway. But they
Mm,
said that lady didn't play.
They said that was
I can tell.
yeah, ain't
When she was smacking that podium.
The man in the back wasn't feeling it. He didn't receive none of
The
it. He kind of
white
waved his
part made him
hand to
come.
blend in. Are you assuming somebody's wife probably made him go?
You know how them dudes be in church. They don't even be there for real.
They be there, but they be looking for the wrong thing. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I posted it in the ZMR chat,
Mm.
but recently there was a pastor caught in the back seat of a car in a secluded area with I think it was like a
With a
15 or
with
a
a team,
16-year-old
right?
boy.
Yeah, I
That's
Yeah,
crazy
seen
work,
that. He gave
and
man.
that
when
dumbest excuse ever.
yes, when the police pulled up on him, he was like, "Oh yeah, we was just sitting here talking, like just trying to get to know each other, or whatever." And the officer was like, "Well, it don't really look like that because you ain't had no shirt on and you was pulling your pants up when I came up."
Who your
He
shirt
was
at?
yeah, he was like, nah. He was like, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just, it's a secluded area and we wasn't expecting nobody. So whatever. Da, da, da. So the officer kind of got tired of the runaround that he was giving him. And he was like, where you meet him at? Oh, I met him at Walmart. He kind of texted me. And he was like, man, this story not making no sense. He was like, you just go ahead and tell the truth.
we just kept lying, kept lying, kept lying. It's like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, just we know what it is, bro.
Right. Give it up.
Yeah, and then he went on and
Get
admitted
out
that
with.
he was doing something he had no business with the little
Mm-hmm.
boy, and so they went on and locked him up. And then the little boy, he was like, "Am I getting arrested?" It was like, "Nah, you got to wait for your grandparents to get here." But it's just sad. It's. I'm thankful that we got somebody solid. I'm very
Right.
thankful we got somebody solid. It's oh, what
Yeah,
was a
man.
crazy place.
It's wicked out there.
Beyond this last season of Earth is
Uh,
off the chain, but Boog is telling us we need to go.
no, y'all
So
can
we
stay. Y'all can
appreciate.
stay as
Nah,
long as y'all want.
sir,
You know how.
I'm
Listen,
good.
you know how. Look, you know how you have those get together at your house. You got people there. You know,
Yeah.
you be like, all right, so I'm about. Y'all can stay. I don't care. Y'all can stay. I'm about to go
Hold up.
there.
No, it
You
don't even go
know.
like that. One time I tried to stay at your house. You kicked me
Oh
out.
yeah.
I was like,
Uh
I
yeah,
did
oh.
we just
not.
hang out.
I don't
You
remember
like,
kicking you out.
yeah, I'm about to go to sleep.
Talk to him,
I don't
Rich.
remember. I don't remember kicking you out. I remember saying, "Look, I'm about to go lay down. You can stay. It don't matter. You know.
Yeah.
You
No,
walk in.
you
You can walk
advised to go
out.
ahead and go.
You
Man,
can walk out.
you are a bad host. You're a
Exactly. Yeah,
bad host.
Kato. He ain't no bad. He ain't no friendly
I
host,
am.
bro.
I'm trying to change my ways. You know, I
He's
really
always
am.
been a great host. If I ever came around, when me and Lady V came over, he rolled the red carpet out, man. He's a
Yeah,
great
because y'all
He,
knew
host.
he
when to
did y'all
leave.
different then. Respect
Y'all
the
knew
man.
when y'all knew when to leave. Jay
Oh, I'm
Rich,
sorry. He said, y'all know what
he
Don't
was
worry
trying to
about
spend
it,
the
boy.
night.
Jay Rich,
He
you
was
You
trying
could
to
you
have
ever
spend the
come
night.
to my
stayed. You
company
could have
again like with
stayed.
that attitude? You done.
he
Nah,
said
he
with
could have
that
stayed.
attitude.
Jay Rich, come back. Don't
Yeah,
leave.
he could
Come
he
back.
could have stayed. You know, y'all could have
Uh,
stayed. Because my thing is this, y'all, it's different with y'all. I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all can stay. I don't care. I'm going to sleep. Like you know,
Oh,
I'm gonna go in the
okay.
room.
What you-
I don't care.
listen,
You know, we're a body, man. You know, if you ever got sick around me before, we're a body. We together. We one.
you, you
We
appreciate that because we in public.
so when your arm ever wave to the rest of your body and be like, all right, y'all, I'll detach yourself
Ask
I
the
don't
hard hitting
receive
and
it. I
question.
whittle
don't
that
Ask the
down.
receive
hard
that.
hitting
I'm
question.
just saying,
I,
you the one said we
y'all
about it.
tune in to a wake up
Yeah,
call on Monday
he don't
nights.
want to talk
See,
about that,
and
Joe.
Monday at 8
You don't
o'clock.
want to talk about it. Hard
The
hitting
wake up
questions.
But Tab
call.
will answer the hard hitting question
Hard hitting questions.
with
I'm just
the
Nah.
asking you questions based off your doctrine, brother.
exactly.
Nah,
You
we ain't
stumped
doing
that
that.
man.
I'm not debating nobody no more. Y'all can
I'm
have
not
it.
debating nobody.
Y'all can have it.
I'm not
I thought
You
debating
know,
nobody.
I'm past that.
What?
I thought he wasn't trying to go through no surgery.
Uh
So
oh.
Like that.
His
Talk to
legs
him,
coming up
Lady
in
V.
question.
All right, look,
Yeah.
everybody come over. Everybody come over. I'll sit out there. I'm just gonna be. Y'all not gonna like me. I'm just gonna be irritated and pissed. I'm just gonna be.
No,
I'll
but
be
we're gonna stay
mad.
out respecting places.
Yes, we will.
Y'all
I'm
come
gonna
on
stay
over.
home.
Y'all come on over.
No, I'm
Listen,
gonna
I
stay
really
home.
want to do something. I want to have something for everybody, like the listeners and everything. One day, like I want to have like a little ZMR cookout one day. We'll figure out how we're gonna do
Give
it.
the gift that
Oh
keeps
yeah.
on giving. Yes, I am slapping the
Yeah.
desk like the lady. Give the gift that keeps
That keep
on
on
giving.
getting.
Simple as ZMR Radio. We take it, we give it back to the people, which we hadn't done a giveaway in a little while. We'll work on that. And we grow with the rest. We are only able to elevate and provide you with more content because of listeners like you. Yahuwah provides, and it comes from places we don't even know sometimes. But at the same token, if you are a faithful listener, like legit, even if you got $1, that dollar help. Don't feel like, oh, I ain't got nothing. If you got enough money to go buy you a candy bar or something that you really don't need to be eating anyway, hashtag take care of your body. You got $1, you can give ZMR Radio. You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
it.
And that's it.
Every
That's all
dollar
I got.
count.
Every dollar do count. Even if you got less than $1. Like, I ain't gonna run you down. We ain't gonna run you down. We appreciate where your lob is.
We appreciate that $10 donation. We appreciate that $10. Next time, make it 20.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
What's up with Umar, man? What's up with Umar Johnson? What happened? What's up?
What's up? I don't know anything about Umar. What he got going on?
Are you talking about his
He
daughter?
begging. He was begging. No, he was begging.
Yeah, begging for some money. I think his school about to close
I thought you
down.
were talking about.
I thought it was already closed down.
I thought it started.
Yeah, people wouldn't.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot going on with it. I just seen a bunch of stuff all over the interwebs about him asking for stuff and people just running him down. Like, there's a lot going on. But we don't have to get into that. Maybe next show.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
Ain't nobody about Johnson next week. All right.
I can't agree with this. Y'all.
I do. For y'all listening here, stay tuned.
Yes.
You will permit.
Tune in. Wake up
Same
call
bat time.
tomorrow.
Same
8 o'clock.
Same back chat.
Yep. To Layla.
Later, y'all.